So, we got food poisoning. It's gone now, by the way. We also, finally, have an improvised down bedroll. Finally! Been waiting for this thing for so long. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So, let's pick that thing back up. It's stunning how, much I'm carrying right now, and yet still not suffering from encumbrance at all. Apparently, by the way, somebody mentioned you can cook the potatoes on the bare rocks. Missed that detail. So I'll bear that in mind next time I have to do some cooking. But let's go ahead and eat a few things just to keep... Not only to get rid of some of the things I'm carrying around, because I do have a lot of food on me, but also just to kind of keep starvation at bay. Let's get rid of that box of crackers, because that is 600 calories just waiting to be enjoyed. Not anymore, though, because they're gone. Oh, we're not auto-ducking. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is the same entrance I came in at. But we are still exploring HRV a little bit. Hang on, let me make sure I'm not carrying any more raw meat. Okay, no, I'm not. Yeah. Not carrying any more raw meat because I definitely ate it all. But let me step back around here and kind of get my bearings based on where I was, because I was looking around for a cave. And since I found one and made the improvised bedroll, I can now get back to what I was actually doing, which was just exploring HRV. We've been doing that for the past few episodes. I probably won't do it for too much longer, but I'm enjoying the fact that over the course of this year, and by the way, entirely on YouTube, I have gotten to know the game a little bit better, gotten to know the map a little bit better, certainly the game, but even more so, I've gotten to know, oh hello wolf, I've gotten to know Hushed River Valley even better than I ever have before. So, we could climb this rope. I think this is the one we climbed to get up here, and then immediately encountered the sound of that wolf. I kind of want to go this way. So those are the waterfalls that I kind of came from. That's the other side of HRV. Yeah, this is the way I want to go. I just don't want to. I don't want to provoke that wolf if I can avoid it. Let's take out the revolver just in case we need to scare him off. Thankfully, the wind is blowing toward us. So, oh wow, there's two wolves. Glad I noticed that. We're just gonna hug this rock face and try and avoid making them angry. I might even be able to get up over this slope. Perfect. All right. Tragedy avoided. Well, it wouldn't have been a tragedy, but annoyance avoided. How about that? So I wanted to head in this direction because this is the general direction of the rest of the zone. I have been back here earlier this year, but certainly not in this series. Need to step down here. Okay. Oh, here we go. This will probably work. Yep. Okay. Weather's not great, and it seems to be getting worse. Also, I feel like there may be another wolf in the immediate area, but just gonna take a look around in various different directions. Oh, hold on. There might be a cave here. There is a cave. That seems somewhat familiar, too. I think maybe this is Sketchy's cave. But I've said that about the last, 2 or 3 caves I've entered. It's probably just because I'm paranoid about running into that frickin' wolf. But I'm pretty sure this is actually Sketchy's cave. Okay. Yeah, let's poke our heads in here real quick, because regardless of whether it's Sketchy's cave, there's always the potential for loot, plus we can warm up a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely have not been in here. But I recognize this cave immediately. And to be completely honest, I am pretty sure this is it. So let's keep things... Oh wait, no, let's not make that mistake again. Yeah. Caught myself that time. Alright, there's some stones. Now, one thing I might do, to be honest, since I'm starting to find different caves, is I might go ahead... I haven't used the spray paint to mark caves too much yet. And I certainly haven't used it... Okay, I definitely haven't been in here. That's good. Or at least not this direction. I haven't used it to mark, like, different directions in caves, but I can definitely use it to mark entrances and exits. Like, hey, have I been in this cave one way or another? That would be at least a kind of entry-level usage. That would make sense. Okay, I'm going to pick up that coal. I need to be mindful of the fact that I don't have all of the lantern oil in the world. Oh, I think I heard an animal. No howling yet, though. Remember how I mentioned that one way you can kind of know whether you're in Sketchy's cave is you literally hear... Okay, what's this? Oh, I have been in here. Okay. I have. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, this might be one of the caves that has multiple exits, and maybe I just didn't... It's possible, it's been a few days since I recorded. It's possible that I've just forgotten that I came through this way. So for those of you watching in the backlog, sorry if it's a little bit jarring. I had a very, very jam-packed weekend, and I ended up needing to take a little bit of a breather just to stay sane. Basically scheduled participation in an event that was very hectic, and forgot that that weekend coincided with a good friend's graduation that I definitely wanted to be at so I could visit with them and their family. So it ended up just being a very, very, very tiring weekend. Okay. So, tell you what. Let me practice what I preach. And let's go ahead, get out the freaking spray paint. Best to mark... Not shown on the map when sprayed. Yeah, I don't care. I really just want to use something that clearly marks... Hello? Oh, okay, because I approached the exit. Spray painting indoors will not show on the map. I know that, but... There we go. I was getting too close to the exit there. Alright, so if we spray paint right here, just to show that I've been this way. I will hopefully be able to spot that as I come in. Let me actually leave and come back in to make sure I can see that at my feet. Otherwise, I might do a second one. I don't know if I've been out through this cave, though. It's fine if I have. I still have some... Oh, yeah, I definitely can't see that at my feet. So what we're going to have to do is... this. Perfect. Okay, now having done that, we can mark that we've been that way. Okay, now with that, I can head this way again. I do want to climb up here and see what I might be able to find if I go up this way. Because this way, I want to say I did not check before. Look at those mittens. Look at them. Look at them. Oh my god, that makes me so freaking happy. Every time. It's just that thing that we all got used to about the game. You know, it was just always that way. For a long time, there weren't even, like... There were just male hands. Even if you played as a female character, like, you could only have man hands. So now it's like... For a while, we didn't have... When story mode started, I think, and maybe it was a little bit after, but I feel like it was when story mode started, we had both hands added to the game, and that's nice and everything. But now what we're wearing is literally visible, which is just fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to keep climbing here. I'm noticing some missing rose hips. So, like, did I come up here already? It's fine. Like, I'm exploring this zone and just finding out more everywhere I go. So if I backtrack a little bit and go places that I've already been, I'm not sweating it too much. It's the whole purpose of these more chill series. It's to learn and explore, and hopefully some of you are able to learn and explore alongside me. I do encourage new players to the Long Dark to do their own exploration, because that's part of the fun of the game. Had a great comment from a community member just earlier today that really resonated with me, because it, spoke to the, something I've been saying for a very long time, which is that, when you're new to the game, that's when I'm most jealous of you, because you don't know anything about these maps, and you can sort of explore and find everything for the first time. That's one of the reasons I don't mind toiling around the hushed river valley for a while. Because I don't know the zone as well, and I can have a little bit of that feeling of newness, which I so welcome. New to me, anyway. Not new to very many of you, but definitely new to me. Although, fair to say, not completely new anymore. Certainly not. Okay, so I'm guessing I can climb up there to the left. Hi. Wow, that was sudden. Alright, we didn't hit him with either of those. Holy crap. That's one way to run into a wolf. Let's actually go back up where that wolf was patrolling from and see where this leads. Because now I'm curious. Yeah, if I had been a little bit more prepared for that, I might have been able to get a hit and maybe some revolver skill, but that was definitely a Hadrian Shakes moment. I'm glad I managed to keep my composure mostly. That was a similar level of startle. I know it didn't show, but that reminds me of that classic one that I mentioned a while back in Milton. Well, mentioned it in this series, but it happened a long time ago. Also, I have to say, probably one of my funniest... We need to go back and make a short of that, won't we? Probably one of my funniest reactions, because it was just, very, very animated and high-pitched. I freaked all the way the hell out. It was fantastic. Okay, I'm trying to keep the high ground here because I want to make sure I'm not walking up on... Oh, hey, ptarmigan. I don't have to worry about murdering ptarmigan the second I see them anymore. That's nice. That's nice. I definitely haven't been up here before, or at least not recently. Hi, ptarmigan. Don't mind me. Alright, here's a cave. Is this... Oh, interesting. This is yet another... Alright. This doesn't seem familiar. Yeah, this doesn't seem familiar. Okay. I don't have a lot of lantern fuel left. In case you missed it, I just refueled this thing earlier. Need to listen for wolves. But now I'm going to start spray painting entrances and exits of caves. That way I can at least notice when I've been into an entrance or an exit. I felt like I heard scampering footsteps just now, but it could have also just been a sound from the lantern light. Like flickering flame, you know? I feel like if the wolf were here, I would have heard it howl, hello? Alright, that is a unused flare. There's some cedar firewood, which I will grab. You know what, I should probably... The game's giving me all these flares, I may as well use them. Aha. This feels familiar. I'm pretty sure I've already been here, because I remember finding this rope and climbing down. So you know what? I'm going to backtrack. I might be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going to trust my memory here. I feel like I might have come here when we first arrived in the zone. We've got a decent amount of energy at the moment, and I just want to take advantage of it. I want to keep looking around the exterior areas. Not that I don't value the cave exploration, but the cave exploration to me is not as interesting as looking around outside. And I mean, I'm fully aware that the game could take that from me right now just by...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Throwing a blizzard my way. But let's see what I can do here. And we will mark the exit before we leave. So let's go ahead... Hopefully that won't bounce to a point where I can't actually reach it. Should be fine. Okay, and we will mark this exit as used. See, I'll use the spray paint when it helps me with exploration. When I really settle into a spray paint, or an exploration mentality, which I guess coincides with the spray paint mentality, I don't have an issue using this stuff. Also, for the record, I don't quite know where I am in the zone right now. So that's part of the reason I wanted to stay outside, especially because it seems like the game is starting to give me nicer weather. I'm going to keep this flare out just in case I run into any other sudden wolves that decide to say hi. That was incredibly rude. Oh wow, there are a lot of cattails on this river. Like, a lot. I probably don't need all of them, truth be told.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. There are a couple different ways I could go here. And I don't know that I want to continue just harvesting every single one of these cattails. I definitely could, but I'd rather walk this way. That I am noticing myself getting a little bit heavier. Let's drink some water to offset that. I'm carrying a good amount of wood that I really don't need to lug around. It's not necessary. I think what I'll do is I'll drop this cedar firewood. It hurts my soul a little bit because, I mean, that is useful to have. Oh, hello. Did you see what I saw? I didn't know that was up there. See, this is what it's all about. This is the exploration that I meant. This is exactly what I'm referring to. I don't know what's up here, but I want to find out. This seems to be pretty high in HRV. Oh dear. Okay, this seems familiar. I feel like I've been here before, just not. Let's go ahead and break this down. Alright, so there goes my flare. Not surprising. Oh, there's more wood right there, interestingly enough.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's because you can't. Okay, wait a second. Hold on. Why does this seem so familiar right now? Why does this seem so familiar right now? Oh no, it's not. It's not. It kind of looked that way for a second, but we're perfectly warm at the moment. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Look at this. Look at this lovely, about-to-be setting sun. Completely warm. We have energy. This is what the Season 0 code is all about. There's a climbing spot, too. Let's just use this as a lookout for a moment. Should have grabbed some charcoal from a fire pit. Do I have any? No, I don't. Damn. Yeah, that's an oversight. Wait, is this... Can I see the signal fire anywhere? looking for it. You might not be able to see it because of YouTube compression, but... Alright, so there's definitely something down there. I think I see the body, like right there above the iron sights. And there's something over there, too. I kind of want to go... Hello? I kind of want to go down there. Honestly, like, there's a part of me that just wants to get on this rope and climb. Before I do that, because I've got plenty of energy, let's, because I also have coffee still that I can drink, and coffee that I can make. Let me go this way first. While I have the high ground, we're going to explore in the other direction. I do feel like there are probably wolves up here. Don't ask me how I know. Just a guess. Alright, so there's looks like a demon out in front. Ooh, I also see the work of a moose. Not that I need a moose at this point, and I don't have any means with which to hunt a moose, but I do see the work of a moose. Hello, demon. Alright, let's grab some old man's beard while I can. I actually don't have any right now, and I thought I did, but I might have dropped it at the church. Might have been one of the things I got rid of. Just in case the wolves decide to say hello. There we go. Oh yeah, I do have some. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought I didn't. Actually, I know exactly why I thought I didn't. I accepted a comment as the gospel truth of the series, and I shouldn't have. You know who you are. Sorry to call you out, but I had old man's beard after all. I just didn't have the dressing made. Okay. Anything back here by chance? I don't think so, but I'd love to find out one way or the other. Quarreling Falls. Why Quarreling Falls? What are they quarreling over? I mean, the waterway, I guess. But... Okay, let's cross over here. Wait, I don't want to... There we go. Hi, dear. Yeah, I feel like... I'm glad I stayed on top of the rope for now, because I want to explore the high areas first. I'm still hopeful for some interesting loot here. I mean, the main loot is, you know, is what I've already obtained. We came here for the Moosehide Satchel, and we got it. I was definitely just double-checking to make sure it was unfrozen. I was like, did I ever look at that? Did I ever double-check that? Which they did fix that issue, by the way. We were talking about that earlier, both in this series and in Season 0, which was the question about whether or not, you know, you're supposed to have stuff stay wet even when you sleep by a fire, when you're in a bedroll. And for a minute there, the rules weren't quite working the way that we were used to, and there was some discussion over, like, is this an intended change in mechanics? Is it not intended? What's going on? Oh, wait. Oh! I know where I am! I know where I am. Oh my god. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, this is where we killed the moose. This is where we killed the moose. In Season 7.
I'm starving.
It's very fitting. Alright, so I know exactly where I am. I'm going to look around for a bit. Find some cattails. Apparently Jennifer is starving. We can definitely solve that. But for now, I just want to enjoy knowing exactly where I am. And enjoy the fact that the weather is decent and I can potentially find things. Don't see any cattails, though, which makes me sad. Also, don't see a moose, which also makes me sad. Anything back here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I guess it makes sense to eat some cattails, huh? Well, no. No, it doesn't make sense to eat cattails, because... in terms of weight, they're some of the most calorie-dense foods, so I'd rather have that. Let's just keep getting rid of some of these chocolate bars. I have lots of granola bars, which do provide a little bit of vitamin C. Minor vitamin C. That's still something we're getting used to. Nice. I was hanging out with Athenon a little bit in his stream earlier today, and I do say today because this is the same day recording, so he was mentioning that apparently fish, ironically, for me anyway, are a pretty good source of vitamin C. So that's interesting. Alright, so we've got a cave over here to the left. Oh, interesting. Appears to be some circling... What are you circling exactly? I wonder if they're circling something in the cave. Okay. Let's get these burdock roots. Wow, these take a freaking while to hack out. I think if I'm not mistaken, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I was here, just move the mic a little bit. The last time I was here, I don't think burdock roots were in the game yet. Either that or they weren't right there in that particular save. Yep. Definitely circling something in the cave. Let's see here.
I'll take it.
There's a new fire striker. Accelerant. Survive the outdoors. Alright, so ravaged wolf carcass. I'll deal with that in a minute. Give me the charcoal. I need that.
Dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Jennifer, you are literally in a cave that you just found. What more shelter do you want? Okay, I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to burn some of this coal and some of this wood so we can have a fire going here. We will use this. Let's use that accelerant because we can. Have some reading to do too, that would be nice, but... Tell you what, let's put that on there first. There we go. Okay, not that encumbered anymore. That fire is going to be nice and hot. We don't need to use it yet. Do I need to worry about the fleece mittens? I guess I'll go ahead and harvest them. It's going to take 10 minutes. And I want to look around just a little bit more because the weather is so nice at the moment. There are other locations that I want to check out that I now know how to get to. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spot for cattails along the way. But I don't need them at the moment. I am good food-wise. I am good water-wise. I just want to have a look around. So, happy to have gotten my bearings before the end of the episode. There are definitely a couple locations I want to check out. I want to go up here and see what I can find up in this direction. And I want to go over there and see what I can find over there. This area I am more familiar with. But I also remember last time I was here, even though it was still a higher difficulty run, I tried to stick around as long as I could, but supplies were limited. Supplies are now not limited. Like, even a little bit. Also, look at the sheer quantity of reishi mushrooms here. I've actually walked by, including in just this episode, I've walked by a good number of reishi mushrooms. So that's fun. I will probably end up going back down to that fire in the next episode. Or maybe I'll go down to it in this one, who knows. I needed to get rid of some of the stuff I was carrying, so it made sense just to have a nice hot fire waiting for me. If the weather stays this nice, I'll go ahead and grab those two. If the weather stays this nice, then I can head back down. Which I have no reason to think it's going to turn quickly in the next few moments. So, yeah, let's put that away. Okay, starting to see the stars. Slight likelihood of a wolf up here, I think, maybe? Maybe not? But I know that there's also a cave up here with potentially some goodies in it. Alright, so the cave is going to be here to the right, near these oak trees. Oh man. Oh man, look at this view. Are we going to have to go watch the sunset before the cave? Yeah, we are. We are. We are. We have to. It's necessary. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. I'm just keeping an eye out for any wildlife. So I remember, I think there's a climbing spot over here. Unless I'm making the same mistake that I did before, in which case the climbing spot is down the cliff and, you know, headed in the other direction. Okay, the sun, I think, has already fully set, but we will still try and get a good view of HRV here. Gorgeous. How about that? Alright, so this is actually where we just came from. There's our cave. There's a lot more exploration that I would like to do. Lovely view. Okay, let's go to that cave, because I want to know what's there. And then I'll probably try and make it back down to my cave. Now, there are some acorns I could grab here. I'm not going to worry about it for now, because that's a lot of acorn farming. And I am starting to get tired, so I'm just trying to be conscious of that. I'm kind of hopeful for what might be in this cave, I'm not going to lie. Advanced guns, guns, guns. Okay.
I think I can use
Sewing
this.
kit. Water bottle. Some cedar firewood, which I will pick up. Oh, okay. I don't think I have this. Yeah, I don't have the memento key. So, my memory was not failing me. There was something in this cave. But I don't have the memento key for it. Where would I have found that? There's a question. I really don't know. Okay, let's go back down to the fire, shall we? With more exploration still to come. I'm going to veer over here to the right just a little bit. This little sideways area here reminds me so much of a similar area in Timberwolf Mountain. So much so that I expect there to be another cave here. Now there is kind of a little overhang there that you could use in a pinch. Anyway. That's a rock. I was looking at that like, what is that? I can't tell. Come closer. But it can't come closer. You wanna know why? Because it's a rock. So, actually no, it's not a rock, it's a stump. And I knew it was a stump, but I was saying the word rock anyway. Head scratch. .gif. Alright. I don't know that when I was here last on higher difficulty that I really got to enjoy. I definitely got, you know, a moose that allowed me to stay here for a while, but it was a very, very kind of stressful situation. I was running back and forth this slope a lot, trying to figure out where to go. So now I feel like I can use that cave that I put my fire in, that I used last time, as a bit of a base, just to have some stability and some sense of what the heck I'm doing. And we can start looking around more concertedly. I'm sure I will remember additional details from the last time I was exploring, because again, even though it was a higher difficulty run, I was doing some exploring. Like, I was saying some of the same things, like, okay, we have a moose, we have some stability, let's, like, actually look around and learn some stuff. Which is why, when I saw this area, I was like, oh, I know where I'm going. Map knowledge. Matter of fact, this area feels like one of the first areas I was in this year when I made that whole meme of map knowledge. Can we call it a meme at this point? Is that presumptuous of me? I don't think it's presumptuous. It's been quoted enough times. Then again, that's a very subjective opinion, which may or may not be disagreed with by a significant number of people. Significant number of people. That's the word I was going for there. Okay. I'm tempted to cook this wolf, but I'm not gonna. Let's pop... Tell you what, we have a ton of sticks. Let's put those on the fire. I'm gonna put this down. And now, as we get ready to wrap up here, what I'm gonna do is drink this water. And then we're gonna sleep for a straight 9 hours in our lovely improvised down bedroll. And we're gonna regain a lot of condition, which we lost due to food poisoning, which we can finally, confidently regain. There we go. Woke up fully rested. Looks like the weather outside is still pretty dark, but the sun is coming up. I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, we have some more exploring to do and hopefully some more good stuff to find. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For channel emotes and member badges, look for the join button to learn more. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.